I have not made a video like this in a long time. Actually, I think at all on this channel, almost all the videos I made on my old channel were like made like this in front of a bathroom mirror. But that channel was kind of more for myself, which is why I started the other one. And also it got much, much harder to stand up straight in front of a mirror for so long. There's some videos on that channel where I probably talked for an hour standing there. Now it's like, man, I can't really stand more than 5 minutes that well now. Oh yeah, so the actual subject, I had thought about making this video a few days ago, or like sometime in the last week, and I actually started feeling kind of queasy thinking about it. But yeah, I'm gonna make the name of the video Proptosis Selfie, because this tumor that's been growing in my face has like 3 months ago, it started hurting super bad, like just terrible. It was like 7 out of 10, like just and my nose got all stopped up, and then it stopped hurting after like a week or something, but my nose was still more stuffy. And now in the last couple months, my this eye is like watering pretty much most of the time from being pressed by this tumor. So this tumor is like, could not be in a more inconvenient spot for my face. Like, I mean, like, you know, compared to like, I don't know, my chin, where it's just growing out of my chin, they're like, yeah, take that off, boss. But it's like, it's pressing, like closing my airway, so I'm having to be more of a mouth breathing, and then also pressing my eye for just intrusive. So this is the my Proptosis Selfie, and I'm kind of a little paralyzed with indecision from what to do as far as the treatment, because there's like a catch-22 thing where the actual, when they do like the CT scans and inject the radioactive stuff in my veins, that has actually irritated the tumors and like caused them to flame up afterwards before. And so I'm kind of worried about, like, I guess I'm most paranoid about the optic canal part of my bone that's like actually wrapped around the optic nerves, if it was to actually become kind of malignant and start closing in, because that is a rare thing that can happen with this disease, is like vision problems. But there's studies online, and they said like most of the people, the few people who had serious vision problems had it scanned many times. So it was like the doctors who made the study were saying, yes, ideally stay away, just don't do the radioactive imaging at all. So it's just kind of like, yeah, just watering constantly, getting pressed on for right now. And yeah, I wanted to make this video the other day, and then when I actually started thinking about it on that day, started actually feeling kind of like queasy and a little bit like nauseous, like kind of a faint feeling, because it really is something that I'm kind of have to detach and have some kind of continuous compartmentalization, because otherwise, like, the reality of this tumor growing in like this and pressing, you know, closing off my air, breathing through the nose and pressing on this eye, like, yeah, I would be like pretty anxious if the immensity of that reality actually was like always, you know. So I realized, like, man, I've really like detached from this and kind of like disassociated, where it's like, man, I started freaking myself out. And but yeah, and then sometimes I guess now I felt pleasantly and appropriately enough of a detachment to be able to talk about it, but I don't know. I don't know whether to just let it growing. I mean, if it stopped right here, it can't be good for the eyeball to be getting squished continually. But anyways, this is a more limited subject for the video. This is kind of just a general documenting of my condition, I guess, in this aspect, this complication that's happened. I wish it had just stopped growing in my face, but like I didn't mind this sticking out, like the look of it, like the visibility aesthetically. I was like, okay, you know, whatever. But now it's actually encroaching on my functionality of breathing and seeing. So having some eye pain and constant eye watering and some redness too. But so yeah, this is the Proptosis Selfie.